Okay, one of the most important parts of a window as far as the functionality goes is what we call the center beading rail. And that's just the rail that runs left to right, and it actually secures the side stiles. And this is what I call the side stiles that go up and down. It actually pulls all that together. So very, very important. First thing of the job of that is it actually helps secure the window. And it does that with what we call the lock keepers right here. And lock keepers are screwed down into the rail, and there's actually a piece of metal that runs inside of there. So those screws are actually going through the vinyl excuse me, into the metal. And then look at what we did here on the locks. That's actually on the window, and our locks now have our logo on here, but there's a little peg that's sticking out right there. And you think, what does that peg do? Well, let's watch and see. Gives us a very, very clean look on our window. When it's closed, those pegs sticking out actually are covering up those screws from the lock keeper that's on there. So it just makes it a very nice clean look. So imagine when you're cleaning your glass and you want to wipe down the frame, just wipe your rag across there and everything's nice and clean, dust free. Makes it very, very simple. No grooves to have to go around. Okay. Now what else does that rail do for us? Well, we know it helps secure the window, but it also helps seal up the window. And it does that by having the... Go ahead. Okay. It does that by having the interlock going around, going across here, and it's turned up. And then here at the top of our sash, we have an interlock that's turned down. Excuse me. So really what happens is, whenever that window closes, it's kind of like your fingers right here. We curl our fingers around each other. The wind's got to do some pretty amazing turns before it can make it into the house. There's a lot of rails that are just perfectly flat, so there's no way to seal them up other than putting weather stripping in there. And we like to call that's the window that's praying. We're praying that the wind does not make it in there. Okay? Neat little joke. Okay?